MLB The Show's coverage of Major League.
Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
This one's down to third, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's hitless in the first two games of the series, 0 for 8. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that's through for a hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually, and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Renfroe arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Meadows is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3. Yankees. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 4. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Lau, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 3rd round. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Michael Chavis is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Nate Lowe waits on deck. Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
He'll come in here at 263. 3 homers and 28 RBIs.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Hey, not hit all that hard, B-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
He throws him on the fastball there. Mike Zunino becomes the first out of the inning. Jimmy Kerrigan comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire.
Leading off for the
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gary Sanchez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Morton has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So digging in now, Torres.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Voit stands at first with 1 out. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Meadows moving back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, Estevan Florio. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2 out with the man at first. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box, Nelson Cruz. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Fastball well outside. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he fouls this one off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2 out, bases loaded. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league, while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Thank you, Heidi. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Grounded to the right. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now batting, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Austin Meadows will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. One for the. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1 now. Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. In his career, Voigt carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I got 2-1 to count.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Torres picks it up, throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way.
Michael
Michael Chavis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nate Lowe is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 2-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batter.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now. Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he got him.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Torres is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close.
It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Estevan Florial will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set, and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Hit on the ground is short. Adames brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. At the plate, Jimmy Kerrigan. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The center fielder, number 2.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Standing in now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Ji-Man Choi waits on deck. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and a strike to count. Into center field, line drive base hit. To the plate now, Austin Meadows. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Leading off the inning, Tyler Wade, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Got him to go down swinging there. Tyler Wade is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Nope. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-1 the count now. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow it just...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brandon Lau is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Michael Chavis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. And digging into the batter.
Leading up for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Lays off 2-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Luke Voigt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This is line to left. Renfroe is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting,
striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. High chopper to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. To the plate.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Your attention, please. Now pitch
from the stretch. Right side hit hard. Torres brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Zunino is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty. So
he froze him for the strikeout. Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in. Brad Peacock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 41.
First offering on its way. Torres is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. If they're executing their pitches out there, it's going to be tough to score some runs.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Struck him out. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and it brings Estevan Florial in at the plate. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Florial, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is his first year at the big league level. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Skied down the left field line. But this will land untouched.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now back, left fielder.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Adames. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 2-2. Grounded to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Torres scoops it up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen. In the bottom half of the 8th. Aaron Hicks will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A ball and no strikes. He'll start this one at 269. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out first.
Adalberto. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. At the plate, Mike Ford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Giancarlo Stanton, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Runner goes for second. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count, just putting a runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
Miguel Andujar will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Outside, 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in, Luke Voigt. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Yankees.
All set for the start of the inning. And Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes.
Nope, ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch-out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers, smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that. He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Michael Chavis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. Jose Alvarado comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
In now, Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. DJ LeMahieu will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Rays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Charlie Morton earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-1. The Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-0. Jose Abreu, was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 6-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Minnesota Twins picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-5.